Plus, get it ready on 0. If you got it on DVD, Blu-ray, VHS, or any other formats or any other service, get it ready on 0. But if you don't got it and you don't want to get it, it's all good. You can still come along and have some fun. For now, let me switch over to this screen and just chat to y'all for a little bit. Alright, so I'm just gonna move this along. I got food today. You can't see it because it's way down low, but I got some food today. I got a mini pizza and some potato wedges, and I put some mayo on it, some peri-peri mayo on it. Let me back this up a little bit so I can eat my food. I couldn't believe it. This mini pizza. It's a mini chicken pizza. Over 600 calories on that pizza. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no, that can't be right. That can't be right. 600? Yeah. I think I'm okay though. I've done a lot of running today, so I should be okay. But it would mean that I'm probably going to have to be real careful tomorrow to kind of balance it out a bit. But I should be okay. I should hopefully be okay. I went to the gym earlier, did some running, so I've put out a lot of energy today. So I should be okay. Hopefully. But that's mad though. That is mad. I can't believe it. 600 calories, damn. Well, it also goes to show just how easy it is to overeat. See, before I would have eaten something like this and I wouldn't have given it a second thought. Then I probably would have eaten something else. Now it's like, okay, I need to be careful now. I can eat this, I'll eat it. I'm eating it. But definitely have to be a little bit careful tomorrow. But yeah, man, it is crazy. But yeah, I went to the gym earlier. Just did some weights, squats, things like that. Then did some running. You know, I ran 4 miles today, and I think I got to probably about 2-ish miles, maybe a little over 2 miles into it, where I really started to feel it, man. I really started to feel it. Like, I was clearly running slower than, well, not clearly, but I was running slower than normal, which is fine. I don't really run for speed anyway, but I was running quite a bit slower than normal. But certainly when I got to about 2 miles, maybe a little over 2 miles, man, I really started to feel it. And I think I know why. I think there's a few reasons. One is that my legs, well, the main reason is my legs are tired. Because I was doing squats earlier in the day. I was doing some leg presses, you know, stuff like that. And then I went running in the afternoon. So yeah, I was definitely feeling it in my legs and just like struggling for that last 2 miles. But I made it. I made it to 4 miles, and that's kind of what I want to be doing. So, you know, I was talking about for next year. One of my plans is to run 400 miles over the course of the year, which equates to about 8 miles a week. And I feel like if I could do 2 4-mile sessions per week, then, well, that should cover it, right? That should cover it. So I'm trying to get into the habit and the practice of running at least 8 miles a week. I've been doing that for the last few weeks. I've been okay, but yeah, definitely struggled today because, but it tells you something. It tells you that, yeah, you definitely got to make sure you're resting properly, and of course you need to do a range of different exercises. Like squats are good, and you know, leg presses are all they're all good exercises to do, but definitely make sure that you're giving your legs and your body just time to rest, because although I was okay today, yeah, that could have been worse. So yeah, lesson learned. Well, hopefully lesson learned. I've seen a bunch of videos of people on YouTube doing things like, I challenge myself to run 5K every day for 30 days, and it's like, that's a bad idea. Because it's a lot of times, at least the ones I saw, is somebody who wasn't really a runner. Like, I think they maybe, I guess they've done a few runs in the past, but they haven't really run frequently or recently, and it went from that to running 5K every day for 30 days, and it's like, man, that's a bad idea because you're not giving your body time to recover. You know, and he ended up injuring himself, which is like, it sucks. I get it, it sucks, but it's like, that dude, you're putting a lot of energy out every day and you're not recovering. So yeah, gotta be careful, man. Gotta be careful, and I gotta make sure I learn that lesson myself too. Not just say it, but internalize it. But yeah, man. I am looking forward to 2024. I mean, who knows what the future holds, right? But I'm looking forward to 2024. Got some plans that hopefully, God willing, we'll see come to fruition. You know, one of the earlier plans for, let's say, January-ish is to finally build my new PC. Finally build my new PC. I picked out the parts that I want. Yeah, what up, Frozen G? Can I ask a question? You could ask a question, dude. You could ask. But yeah, I picked out the parts I want for my new PC. And now it's just like, well, I might have to change stuff depending on the day, but yeah, looking forward to finally getting to build it. Do I like Piers Morgan? You know what? I don't really pay much attention to Piers Morgan outside of, you know, the clips that might go a little bit viral. You know, some of the clips get passed around, that sort of thing. So I might watch some of those. I don't know if I like him or don't like him. I guess he's somebody who, you know, he has a lot of opinions on a lot of different things, right? And of course, you're going to agree with some of them and not agree with others. I think he's probably somebody who is very intentionally antagonistic. You know, I think that's something that he does most likely deliberately. Because, you know, it gets people talking, it gets ratings, it gets people watching, and, you know, things like that. But yeah, I don't really feel no way about him when it comes down to it. Like, I wouldn't say I don't like him or I like him. I probably don't pay as much attention to him to make that kind of decision. But yeah, you know, I don't have an issue with him. If I think I can say that much. I don't really have an issue with him. You know, he said a lot of stuff over the years, and like I said, some of it I'm like, all right, cool, you know, that makes sense. And some of it is like, dude, I think you're being stupid right now. But yeah, my guess is that he's probably very deliberately antagonistic in his approach. You know, if you see some of his interviews, he generally cuts people off before there's, you know, time for TV and things like that. But you know, it's always going to get people kind of riled up a little bit when you're trying to make a point and somebody's like hurrying you up and cutting you off. So but I think that's all that stuff is different. It makes for good TV. It makes for good ratings. It gets people talking about it. It gets people passing around the clips. I have no issue with him, but yeah. Do you like him then? Do you like him or not like him? No, what up, Brax? Brax Bivvy, a place to Bivvy. How much does it cost to build a PC? That would very much depend on what you're buying. It's going to vary a lot. You can build PCs for like 300 quid, like £300 pounds. You could also build PCs for well over £4,000, you know, and all in between. So it really depends on what type of parts you're buying, you know, specifics of what you want. The biggest costs are going to be the graphics card and the processor. Those are going to be your biggest costs. So if you go for high-end graphics cards, high-end processors, you know, they could easily be in the thousands of pounds each. You know, you could easily be paying like £1,000+ for a high-end processor, £1,000+ pounds, £2,000 for a high-end graphics card, easily. But then you can get decent processors for like, you know, £300, £400. You can get pretty good graphics cards for like, you know, £400, £500, £600. So you don't have to spend that kind of money if you don't necessarily need all that extra stuff. But yeah, the cost is going to vary a lot. Like the one that I want to do is looking to cost around £1,300 to £1,500. So I'll be between about 1,300 to 1,500. That's what it's looking. And in fairness, it's one of the reasons why it's that price. Like it would be more expensive. But the thing is, I don't have to buy all the parts, because from my old PC build, I was able to salvage the power supply unit. That's still in good condition, and it's still plenty powerful for, you know, you know, what I'm building. So I don't have to buy a new power supply unit. I don't have to buy a new hard drive. Well, it's solid state drive, or already have a solid state drive, so I don't have to buy a new one of those. What else? There's some fans as well I don't have to buy. I can reuse those. I don't have to buy a new optical drive. So there's a few things I don't have to buy again. If I had to buy literally everything all over again, I mean, yeah, that would bump that up to at least 1,800 to 2,000. So yeah, the cost can vary. Which one you gonna buy? It would be interesting if you can record your build. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing actually. I think I recorded the last build I did, but I don't remember where I posted it. It might be on the channel somewhere. I'm eating today, by the way. I've got food. Mini pizza, potato wedges with a little mayo on top. Peri-peri mayo. How you doing, Braxton? We're going to get this show on the road because there's a lot to get through. 3 episodes of the X-Files in about 46 minutes each. So in the interest of time, I hope you're ready on 0. Get mine
previously on the X-Files.
Yeah. One sec.
Dana.
Okay, something's gone wrong there. Something not quite right here. Let me oh wait, did my headphones went off. There we go. Okay. Better now. But yeah, I do plan on recording the build and put it on the channel. I might just carry on watching it. I like the X-Files, but do you actually see aliens? Well, don't want to spoil it for you. Doing alright, Brax? Awesome. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Alright, let's come over here. Do you actually see aliens? Ooh, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. I don't want to spoil it for you. If you haven't seen what happens yet. If that, oh, hope that's not too much, but well. If you're watching along, countdown goes 3, 2, 1, play. So if you're ready, 3, 2, 1, play. Have you guys? Oh, that is loud. Have you guys ever done a PC build? I'm gonna eat too. Noise. What are you eating, Frozen G? Have you guys ever done a PC build? I've done a few in the past, but I haven't done one for a while. So this could be good to get back into that. That's why I bent one of the slots. Oh, was you able to salvage it? That's the thing about PC building, especially back in the day when you could easily break apart and not even realize. It's not so much now. I think a lot of PC parts are a lot more robust now. But back in the day, back when I started, it was like 2000s. It was so easy to break something and not even realize you broke it. And a bent slot, oof. Depending on where the bend takes place, it could be a minor thing or it could be a horrible thing. That baby was dated. Oh, let me not say too much. Don't want to spoil it for Frozen G. But yeah, I got me a mini pizza. Chicken pizza, mini chicken pizza. I'm not going to eat it with a fork, by the way. Listen, you ever see someone eat pizza with a fork? That is a red flag. If you ever see someone eat pizza with like a knife and fork or anything, any kind of utensils, red flag. Red flag. Oh yeah, mini chicken pizza. Over 600 calories. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was quite active today, so I think I'm okay to fit this in, but boy, gonna have to be careful tomorrow. Moldy molder. Tell him his last name, you know, not even his first name. Oh yeah, man, I couldn't believe it. 600 calories. 640 calories. But yeah, it just really goes to show how easy it is to overeat and not realize, man. It really does. Scully is the mummy. Let's go and get deep. You ready for this, Skull? You know what? I should have brought some tissues. weeks ago, you know. She late. Damn. Alright. Be right back. Just need to get some tissue. I ain't pausing. Alright. We is back, y'all. But that was a nice pizza though. 640 calories. Oof. Gonna have to work that. Gonna have to work that. Oh, she's sweating. Or he. Oh, what are they doing to their kids, man? What are they doing to their kids? Oh, what they've been doing to Emily. Alien experimentation. Oh, it's toxic. Damn. It made her into a killer baby, you know. Dr. Calderon. It's all about the Benjamins, huh? Mulder's finally putting his prick behavior to good use. Medical rapist raw. See, if that was Jack Bauer. Man thinks he's Schwarzenegger now, you know. Raw. I'll be back. Yeah. Looks, yeah. Mommy ain't your mommy, though. That's your mommy right there. Oof. Oh, these guys are crooks. Oh, you've done enough. Oof. Oh, he's got that poison in his neck too. But they can breathe, so... Oh, they just changed into that same guy. They only both to be like him, though. They only both need to shapeshift into him. That'd be there. Seems a bit unnecessary. I guess that's a no. Oh. Oh, what did he do? Run faster, Scully. Run faster. Shapeshifter. Happy New Year. Dr. Calderon. What a name, though. What a name, Calderon. Alright. 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 Fugazi. Well, Fugazi wasn't fake after all. Mate. I mean, he's not wrong, but boy, that's gonna be tough to hear. Scully ain't playing. I'm saving her life. Hey, Scully's got that mother's connection already. Braxton. Braxton. kind of sleep we talking? Taking years off of her parents, huh? Alright. Alright. I am not one to argue. What they doing? Bayou Gator stew sounds nice right now. What is Bayou Gator stew? So is that crocodile or alligator rubber? Alligator meat in a stew. Is that what that is? I ain't never eaten alligator meat. I'm guessing it's kind of tough though. It looks tough, or is it? How is alligator meat? It looks like really tough to chew. That's how it looks. But then again, I don't know. Maybe it depends on how it's cooked. Sam B in the place to be. I'm late again. This life stuff is too much. Oof. Well, priorities, man. Priorities. It's all good. Appreciate coming through, Sam. Whether you're late or early, I appreciate you, girly. Whether you're early or late, I appreciate you, mate. I got all the rhymes. Scully, DK, oof. DK is like Donna Karen. Alligator made into stew, and it's from the Bayou, Louisiana, or from Florida. The Bayou. What is the Bayou? Was that like a swamp or something? Because the only time I think I've heard the phrase Bayou is in relation to like oh, flipping hell. But yeah, swamps. It is swamps. Okay, cool, cool. One in this house usually ignores me tonight. They want a conversation and stuff. But yeah, don't you just hate it when it happens when you got people who like you unleash the poison. You got people who like they don't want to talk to you, like they got no conversation, and you kind of like, oh man, okay, people don't want to talk, whatever. And you finally get to a point where you accept the fact that they don't want to talk to you, and then you plan your day around them not talking to you, and then they talk to you. Oh, that's not Kresge's car. You got duped, Mulder. Whenever you plan a trip around here, you'll see. Yeah, what am I thinking of? Like, what's deep in Louisiana? What place is deep in Louisiana? It's like, I think people speak French there. Like deep in Louisiana, where people speak French. I'm blanking on what it's called. Man. That's where Gambit is from. And they have like gumbo. That's why I let others speak to me first. I play games with people. Speak when you're spoken to and only with permission, like E.F. Hunting when I taught niggas listen. So don't y'all be mad at me, cause I'm the Q to the B to the motherfucking E.E. Got my CD, now all you wanna be me. Dance around in 3D. Chromed out and thrown out. My shit is paid for, your shit is loaned out. I get it on, money brings it on. On, cause I'm bad to the bone in the danger zone. I hold my own when the pain is gone, when a splinter you enter. So watch it, wait, you're in trouble. My nigga big, I'ma ride for, but there ain't too many niggas that I die for. That's how the words go. That's exactly how it go. That's more in South Louisiana. That version of French is spoken in Cajun Creole people. Cajun, that's what I was thinking of. Cajun, yeah, that's what I was trying to think. I'm trying to remember Cajun. Yeah. Okay, Cajun. Okay, that's South Louisiana. Okay, gotcha. All I wanted to do was have a little me time, watch TV and drink hot chocolate. And the mom. You believe this guy isn't a famous rapper? The mind vocals, exactly. I don't know how it didn't happen, man. I don't know how it didn't happen. I should have been on like Top of the Pops or something, you know what I mean? Like, show my age right now. Show my age. Do kids today even know what Top of the Pops is? Oh wait, the girl died. Oh damn, man. Oh, Emily died. That's a damn shame. Yeah, Scully's been through it these last 3 episodes, huh? From feeling like she doesn't want a baby to feeling like that's all she ever wanted, to finding out she's possibly a baby's already somebody's mother, trying to adopt the kid, being told that it's probably not going to happen, the kid getting sick, don't know whether they're trying to save her or kill her, and then she... Oh, mate, Scully's been through it. They should have paid Dana Scully way more money for this. Like, Gillian Anderson should have got paid everything in the world to do this. Way more than whatever this bozo got paid. Around New Orleans. New Orleans. Oh, wait. Okay. New Orleans is what I was really thinking of, I think. I think Cajun is like food, but New Orleans, I think that was what I was really trying to think of. Because people say New Orleans, right? Well, you know, if you're from New Orleans, you just say New Orleans. I think that's what I was really trying to think of. Cajun is, I guess, part of that. I was confused myself a little bit, but yeah, New Orleans. New Orleans, the bayous in New Orleans, the bayou in New Orleans. The Cajun gumbo. That's what I was thinking of, New Orleans. Top of the pops. Now we know why you ain't famous, right? To be fair, I think Slipknot did Top of the Pops. Metallica were on Top of the Pops at one time, actually. I remember Metallica when they put out what was the song? The one they did with Marion Faithfull. It was on the Load album. When Load was coming out, they had released a single. Drift away, fade away. Little thing got ash. Ash to ash, dust to. But yeah, that song, they performed it live on Top of the Pops. But yeah, it's kind of mad when you see a band on Top of the Pops that you wouldn't, shall we say, wouldn't expect to see. But man, I can't believe that show ended though. Like, it ended, I think. I mean, it's a while ago now. Like, maybe like 10 years or more. Like, I have to check exactly, but it's crazy to think that show don't exist no more, man. That's mad. Actually, no, I'm way off. It actually ended about 2 years, last year. It literally ended, it was less than a year ago. It ended, the final episode was the 24th of December, 2022. So this hasn't even been a year yet. It hasn't even been a year yet. And I'm like, man, what was that, 10 years? It shows how long ago I watched it. It was the last time I probably watched it was about 10 plus years ago, I think. In fact, it was probably even more than that. I think the last time I watched Top of the Pods was probably at this point 15 to 20 years ago. But yeah, that was Emily. Damn, man. Rest in peace, Emily. Emily deserved better, man. That was sad. That was sad. But we're going to get the next episode lined up and start it in a moment. The next episode is called Kitsunegari, which I believe is a Japanese tradition of mending broken ornaments with gold glue, so that when you put it together it looks all, you know, fancy and nice and stuff. I think that's what it's but I'm sure it's pronounced different. Kitsunegari, I don't know, I might be thinking of something else, or maybe that is something else. I don't know. Maybe we should watch the episode and find out. So yeah, let's get it ready on 0 and start it in a mo. Say both New Orleans and Orleans for sure. Okay. New Orleans. Yeah, man. If I ever go Louisiana, I'd want to go New Orleans, because I feel like that's where, at least what I'm hearing anyway, that's where all the good food is, where the parties are. You know, like they party into the night. You know, they eat like fresh fish and gumbo. I don't even know what gumbo is, but it sounds nice. It sounds like the type of thing that I imagine is either really, really delicious or absolutely freaking disgusting. Like, that's what it sounds like to me. You cook, because it looks like, I guess it's like some kind of sauce or stew or something. I don't know, but we call a food gumbo. I feel like it's one or two things. It's either really, really delicious or it's absolutely disgusting, and just no in between. Just no in between at all. But yeah, if I ever make it to New Orleans, who knows? Maybe in a few years. I'm trying to travel the world, man. I'm trying to travel the world, starting with Europe. Well, technically, I've started already, but this time around, starting with Europe. I'm trying to travel the world. So my current plan is Europe, and then after that, Africa, and then after that, Asia, and then after that, the Oceanics, and then after that, the Americas. South America first, then North America. That's the current plan. Of course, it could change. It could be many, many differences in between now and then, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, start off with Europe. Everyone watched Top the Pops at some point. Everyone, no, for sure, for sure. And it was like, I mean, I think at the time, especially like when I was in school, like sort of 90s, Top of the Pops was just the show where, I mean, it was kind of geeky, kind of like dorky in a sense that, like, you know, people on Top of the Pops, there's often like pop acts like, you know, Take That and, you know, Boyzone and the type of acts, that type of bands where, you know, you wouldn't really admit to listening to. You know, you kind of listen to secretly when no one's listening, when no one's around. You put them in your headphones and, I mean, change your tape covers around or something, like. But that's a lot of stuff was on Top of the Pops. But yeah, like, they still had some pretty cool people on it, some pretty cool bands and stuff like that on it from time to time. But yeah, every now and then they'll have a band where it's like, did somebody lie to them to get them there? Like, I mean, you just imagine somebody lies to them about what this show is. Because you'll see this band, like some rock band turn up, some hardcore rock band, not like a pop rock band, you know, like Bon Jovi was still on Top of the Pops. It's like, whatever. I mean, but you see like someone like Metallica or Slipknot on Top of the Pops, and it's just like, somebody lied to get them there. Somebody told them some fibs. But yeah, it's a shame it ended though, for real though. It's a shame it ended. Because that show went for years, since 1964 it started. 1964, and it went up to 2022. Damn, man. That's a damn shame. Even though I haven't watched it for like 15, 20 years or more, but it's a damn shame. So I feel about Neighbours. I haven't watched it for ages, but it's a shame that it ended. And then they brought it back. So, Anyway, I don't know if anybody's noticed, by the way, but I put a pop shield around my mic. So let me hold this up a little bit. So I've got a mic arm, so I could put my mic on the arm, which means I could have it in a better position so that I'm not leaning down so much. But then I was realizing when I listened again to the stream yesterday's stream, I was realizing that there's a lot of popping on the microphone. So I put this pop shield up, which is, I didn't buy it. I mean, I bought it, but I didn't buy it for this. I had this for ages ago. I just haven't really been using it. But anyway, I put the pop shield up. So hopefully it's not popping as much. Hopefully you don't get if I do like pops, top of the pops. Hopefully you don't get that loud kind of explosive. Like if I remove this and go pops, you kind of get that plosive kind of sound. If I put this up, then I say pops, bop, you shouldn't get it as much. Should hope if it's working, it is. If this pop shield is working, you shouldn't hear those plosives as much. But well, I guess I won't know until I listen later. unless somebody wants to let me know. Definitely don't want that. Cool goes on top of the pops because of free will. They were like, yeah, wouldn't it be cool to go to like England and do some shows there? And somebody's like, yeah, you should do Top of the Pops. It's like, Top of the Pops? What's that? Oh, you know, all the big heavy metal bands play there. You know, all the cool big heavy metal bands, death rock bands play there. Yeah, you're right at home. Yeah. All right, let's do Top of the Pops. Kind of an interesting name though for a rock show, but hey, it's England. They probably weird out there and do things different, right? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I watch Top of the Pops. I probably watched it every week for a while. I think a lot of people watched it every week because it was the main music show, right? It was pretty much the main, not the only music show certainly, but it was definitely the main music show. I think because you also had oh, there was another one called like CD UK. I think that was on ITV. You know that was pretty popular, but nowhere near as popular as Top of the Pops. You know, but there was other shows, but yeah, Top of the Pops was definitely, to my mind anyway, like the main one where you'd get a lot of the new stuff being revealed. There, like a lot of people, I think a lot of bands had their debut, like their album, not their album, what's it called, their music video debuts were on Top of the Pops. You know, I think Michael Jackson even might have even had a few of his videos debut on Top of the Pops, or at least debut in the UK on Top of the Pops. So yeah, I feel like, to my mind anyway, unless somebody knows different, we're talking about things from like 30 years ago. I could very well just be forgetting or just didn't know to begin with. But that's how it feels to me. Like it was the main music show where a lot of the new stuff would go there. A lot of the, like, you know, big acts would have their new stuff show there first, you know, and then things like CD UK, or was it Chart UK? I think I can't remember what it's called, but they might have it like a week later or something or whatever. But yeah, this is exactly what happened. Somebody's like, I bet you $5 I can get Slipknot to go on Top of the Pops. It's like, no, don't be stupid. Yeah, I bet you $5 I can get to go on Top of the Pops. Alright then, cool. £5. Alright. Let's get this next episode started. This is called Kitsunegari. Countdown goes 3, 2, 1, play. But yeah, I feel like I mean, I don't know what happened with Top of the Pops. I don't know why it ended. I mean, but I imagine it's in no small part due to things like YouTube and Spotify and, you know, the rise of like music apps and stuff like that, because Top of the Pops could only really show so much in a 30-minute period. And more often than not, they're going to be showing stuff that you're probably not that interested in, with the occasional stuff that you might like. Oh, they're treating this guy like a criminal. But yeah, stuff like YouTube, where you can just go on YouTube and watch whatever video you want anytime you want, or Spotify and all these apps where you can just listen to what you want, watch whatever you want anytime. I did see I had a few more votes. I didn't see I had 10 votes though. Wow, we got 10 votes. All right then. The last time I saw it, I looked at it, I think this morning, and I think it was like 3 votes this morning, I think. But the lead in 3 or 4 votes, I forget, but yeah, I don't think it was 10 anyway. But yeah, the lead in one when I saw it this morning was Stallone. So I'll check it in a moment and see if Stallone is still in the lead. What the 10 votes have put if they've changed the leader in one, or is it still the same? 10 votes though, that's big. Damn, man. Man, it's popular out here, isn't it? That means I could quit my job and do YouTube full time if I got in 10 votes. Jumbo stuffed shrimp, stuffed crab, crab pie, jambalaya, red beans and rice shrimp, and grits, dirty rice, crab chowder, shrimp po' boys, hot water cornbread, cheddar biscuits, homemade rolls, etc. See, that sounds good. We talk about all these like storms and stuff that going in Louisiana, and I'm thinking, man, you're not saying it right. But when I hear about some of the food you got there, I'm like, you know what? It might be worth the storm. Might be worth putting up with a storm to get some of that. So yeah. How these people all join in and partake in these streams, because if they don't, there'll be trouble. TV sounds sexy for real, for real. But yeah, I'm guessing what probably happened is that, like, you know, when you post the thing on you post like a what do you call it, a post, yeah, a poll, you know, it shows up in people's feeds or whatever, and they're like, I'll vote. I'll click a vote. Have no interest in coming to the stream, whatever. But yeah, I'll vote, whatever. Yeah, I'll click it. But hey. Maybe they'll turn up, maybe they won't. But still, winning votes still counts. What did he do to Chuck? So it's all around the south. Alright, here we go. Community tab. 10 votes. Damn, man. Okay, so only season 2, 10%. Friday the 13th with Friday the 13th with a Nightmare on Elm Street, crossed with a Nightmare on Elm Street, 10%. Van Damme season, 30%. Stallone season, 50%. Actually, come to think of it, this might have been as I saw it this morning. I just didn't realize it was 10 votes this morning. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, was it like that this morning when I saw it? I think it was, you know. I might just not notice there was 10 votes. Well, now I do. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm famous now. I've almost reported you. So, oh wait, it's pretty. It's a petty, I know, but it's irritating when people vote don't participate. But you're watching the thing they wanted, and they ain't here. Oh wait, you almost reported me, man. Is that because I ain't brought the milk here? I don't think you can report that to YouTube, but I mean, you could try it, I guess. They might do something. They might contact me and be like, yo, you saying brought the milk back yet? What's going on? But yeah, no, it is. It is a little bit annoying, but oh well, such is life. And to be honest, I mean, even if they don't show up, you know, all the options are good options. So whoever does show up is still in for a treat. Oh, imagine that. Imagine that. You see on the news, don't approach this man, it's extremely dangerous. Yeah, but that's for breakfast cooking, smoked chicken, fried chicken, cabbage greens, garlic mashed potatoes, garlic rice, candied yams, with marshmallows, sweet top pie, grilled corn. %50 milk, 50% finger slip. Like, should I report this guy? Whoops. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to Braxton to get fed. For real, for real. Agents is Modell. But yeah, like a lot of what I'd want to eat out there would be things like cakes, baked goods, breads, fish. I don't think I want to be trying alligator meat though. I think I can do without that. Oh. Mo almost got in. Gotta be careful with some of these guys, man. Gotta be careful. seafood curry from a Chinese on Friday night with Singapore fried rice. That was delish. Wrong guy. So from a Chinese restaurant, they had Singapore fried rice. Interesting. Interesting. He's disrespecting, sounds like he's disrespecting his own country right now. It's like a separate Chinese restaurant, he starts selling Singapore food. It's like, wait a minute. How are you going to call this a Chinese restaurant? Then you go sell Singapore food. It's like, I don't know, man. It's a British Chinese for you. For real. Pears, pound cake, banana pudding, bread pudding, 7-Up cake. What the heck? Yo, hold on a second. You telling me there is a cake made out of 7-Up? Like the drink, the fizzy drink, 7-Up. Somebody made a cake out of it. I'm sure that's disgusting. I ain't gonna lie. 7-Up cake sounds disgusting. I still want to try it though. You know what I mean? Like the idea of 7-Up in a cake. It doesn't. To my ears, it sounds like it's not very nice. Like the taste is probably not very nice. I still want to try it though. I still want to try it. I'm intrigued by a 7-Up cake. The idea of making a cake out of 7-Up. I'm intrigued. It's probably awful. I want to try it. You understand? And I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's great. It sounds horrible. It sounds like it's probably gonna taste horrible. I hope I'm wrong. I want to try it, man. 7-Up cake. What's the point of having Bud Light if you're gonna have like moonshine and Corona and Jack Daniels? Like, bro, why bother with Bud Light at that point? Like, why bother with Bud Light? That's like them people who like go to the supermarket and they buy like beer cheesecakes, you know, beer burgers, you know, beer pizza. Like, just buy all the fatty foods, all the high sugar foods, and then they have like a Diet Coke. It's like, yo, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, why? There's just no point right now. Like, you got everything else. Why are you bothering? I gotta watch my weight, innit? It's part of the country. I'm advanced this cuisine empire, and for you. You'll be lucky to be invited to the black family get together. We call it the cookout. I better get invited. Shit. I better get invited. You can make a cake with any fizzy drink. All you need is a can and a cake mix. Oh, really? And I'm only hearing about this now. Damn, man. So you're telling me that 7-Up cake exists in the UK then? Like, I can go somewhere and get a 7-Up cake in the UK. Yo. Seven Up Bunt Cake. It's on the it's actually on a 7-Up website. 7-Up Bunt Cake. They got the recipe on the website. How am I only hearing about this now, though? That feels like I've wasted my life. I am. Apparently, it doesn't take very long to make. They've got the directions of how to make it on the website. You know what? I think I need to make this, you know. I think I need to make this. I think I need to make this. Like, I know you were suggested that I should do the Yorkshire pudding. Oh, sorry, the Yorkshire tart. But I think I need to do the 7-Up Bunt Cake. It doesn't look too hard to make. I think I need to do this, you know. Because this looks nice and I like the idea of this. Like, it's I don't know, because it sounds like it's probably going to be awful. But I still want to try it, though. Alright. That's my next cooking. My next cooking extravaganza is a 7-Up Bunt Cake. There's Kool-Aid pies. So yeah, I'm sure 7-Up cake was made. 2 7-Up cakes were made way before the soda was made. I think you'll be invited. I don't think I will though. For we was on early times, Brax. What do you reckon, Brax? Is Sam get invited to the cookout? The Yorkshire tart if you don't like currants. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of like raisins and things like that. I mean, I still try it. I mean, I still want to try and make it, but I think I want to do a 7-Up cake first. But yeah, I'm not. I don't usually like raisins too. I mean, raisins are the type of thing that if you gave me a cake or a chocolate bar and it had raisins in it, I'd eat it. I'd still eat it, right? I'm not gonna throw it away just because it's got raisins. I will still eat it, and I just probably won't necessarily enjoy it as much as I could because of the raisins. Like, I don't necessarily think they're like absolutely disgusting. It's more so I guess I just don't really like the taste as much. But yeah, no, I'll still try it. See how it goes. And you know what? The other day I was talking about foods that I used to not like, and now that I like, who knows? Maybe raisins is one of them. I used to not like coffee, now I like coffee. I used to not like fish, now I like fish. So maybe raisins is amongst the foods that I used to not like and now I like, but I just haven't tried them again yet. So we'll see, man. We'll see. So you know, particularly the non-black folks and American black folks. Foundational Black American. That's too rich. Okay, so when they say they have to fuck with me, are you talking about like? I mean, do they use Vaseline? Like, how's it work? Do they at least buy you dinner first? Do they sweet talk you first? Like how's it work? Do they wear condoms? Like, because I ain't trying to get no diseases. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get food, but I don't want to get sick. Don't get no STDs or nothing. Also, can they like keep it secret? Because I'm pretty sure I don't want nobody knowing either. I don't want nobody knowing. I don't nobody know what I did to get some cake. I don't want nobody knowing. They have to keep it secret. By the way, Brax, I actually do know what you mean by that. I'm just joking around. Thirsty to life, Brax. Game down, like dominoes, horseshoes, spades of bones at your own risk. Get real. Yeah, no, I ain't trying to play no games. I've seen them videos. I don't gamble anyway, so it's best I sit those out. Has Mold have been corrupted? Mold have been corrupted. Old school music going on in the background. 90s throwback. That was a bit insensitive. Yeah, you already know. Are they gonna do all these things when Mulder's always right or something? Because like, bruh. Come on. Skinner. They don't trust him. Be right back. Alright. Go fetch us some water. So in the UK, the equivalent to a cookout would be like a barbecue in a park, you know, something like that, or even a barbecue at somebody's back garden if they have a big enough garden to invite a lot of people. But yeah, that'd be the equivalent to a cookout. In fact, I guess it's pretty much the same thing, but just a different name for it, really. And I'm going to guess slightly different foods in some cases, just because of, you know, culture is going to be different, of course. Got pushed over the phone, damn. But yeah, so like I said, the equivalent would be a barbecue, and I don't know if we have like specific traditional foods outside of course, you're gonna have burgers, and you know, some people might have sausages if you eat sausages. Outside of that though, like outside of sort of meat, like, you know, steaks, meat, you know, things like that, burgers, I don't think we have any specific traditional foods at barbecues outside of that. So but of course you're gonna have like, you know, donuts or cakes and things going around, and you know, drinks and things. But yeah, most likely going to be like rice and, as well. Oh, she up to something. Yeah, burn people's don't stop the music. Early in the morning. 2-pack, keep your head up. Yeah, yeah. Keep your head up. Skinner. Skinhead Skinner. Oh. Shoot him. He does not have a gun. Mark Morrison. Yeah, I remember Mark Morrison. That song was big back in the day, man. Return of the Mac. That tune was big. Oh, man. Oh, Molly, back to being a prick again. Ow. I ain't listened to that tune for time. I might have to play that again still, you know. After this stream, I might have to like pop that on. I ain't heard that tune for time, man. Time. Motor getting tricked. Oh. That's crazy though. Imagine being able to like push your will onto somebody like that. Oh man. But yeah, I remember a lot of those tunes. They were like 1 in a million, back and forth. Waterfalls. Waterfalls was big as well. She gonna kill him. she gonna kill him with words. She gonna kill him. And take over the pushing killing job business. Call it. He gone, man. He gone. And she left the evidence behind. Are you dumb? Oh, she wanted to get caught. She wanted him to find it. Well, even still, though, like, anyone could have moved that. Like, you don't know. Oh. Oh, that's not Scully. That's not Scully. Oh, maybe it is. Oh. No, that's not Scully. Wait, they don't make Scully shoot herself today. Why don't she push her will into Mulder to kill Scott? That was dumb. Oh. think that covers it. Wow. Yeah, time to stop being a prick. No, I feel like the cups on these headphones are just ever so slightly smaller than I need them to be. And because of that, like, they occasionally start to feel a bit weird around my ears. So it takes a little while to kind of adjust and get right. I mean, once you get it right, they're not so bad, but it's very easy to get wrong as well. But anyway, that was Kitsunegari. So that was the fox hunt. It was nothing to do with what I was thinking of earlier, but it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, it's an interesting episode. I kind of liked it. You know, the guy who can push his will into others. You know, escaping from prison, trying to protect his sister. You could also push her will onto others. But it just felt a bit dumb at the end, where she pushed her will onto Mulder to make him think that Scully shot herself in the head, when she could have just pushed her will into Mulder to make him kill himself, or to make him kill Scully, or push her will into Scully to make her, you know what I mean? She could have just done that. And said she tried to play something, and I guess there was some power play at part, but it's like, yeah, it was just dumb. It was just dumb. But anyway, that was Kitsunegari. Next episode is called Schizogeny. I'm gonna get that ready on 0 and start it in a moment. But this is the last episode of today. Schizogeny. Okay, we're going to start it real soon. It's actually 10 o'clock already. Damn, man. We're going to start this one real soon. Oh. I think I might have to get a pair of overheads that have a bigger ear cup, so it can actually go over my ears. These, yeah, the cup's just a little bit too small. It's not even very small, like it's not like way too, it's literally just like maybe a millimeter too small. So it can take a while to kind of get the fit right. Oof. All right then, all right. But in the interest of time, let's get this next episode started. So I'm gonna go do the countdown. Countdown goes 3, 2, 1, play. So if you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, play. Coates Grove, Michigan. Yeah. Definitely gonna have to watch my calorie count tomorrow, man. I mean, I've burnt a lot today, which is good. Kind of makes up for the fact that I ate a lot. But I ate way too much today, like, bruh. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, I didn't eat as much as I thought I did. Hey, I play video games. Maybe I didn't eat as much as I thought I did. Ooh. The voice breaking. So I still ate a bit over. But maybe not as badly over as I thought. Not as badly over as I thought. So my budget is 2,500 calories. I went to 2,600. I thought it went to 3,000. It wasn't that bad, but it's still a lot. Bobby, can you fly, Bobby? Alright. Bobby tried to save his dad, though. Well, it looked like he was trying to save his dad. It was pushing him. Hard to tell, really. Hard to tell. What's that, cake? Scully checks. Bobby. Welcome back, Sam. Oy. We're in the last episode for today, and it's about some emo kid that hates his stepdad. Oh, man. Never raised his hand. Maybe that's a problem. Should have raised his hand and get a job. Elliot came home from work. Oh, I see. Hi, honey, I'm home. So when Elliot gets home from work, do you have to make sure his slippers and smoking pipe are ready? Come on, dear. Here's your slippers, here's your pipe, bit of tea and a newspaper. How's your day, love? Do you now? I'm gonna catch up before next week. That just wasn't meant to be. Yeah, so good. To be honest, this episode seems a bit boring anyway, so you're really not missing much. Cameo, yeah. Another big tune back in the day. Bro, if that song comes on, you better do the dance. And even if you don't really know the moves to it, you just gotta do the dance. You just get on the floor and do the cameo dance. Just the whole music on the back. That's played along with the line dance, especially. No, I just spent 10 minutes with him. Already seen him. He has been working lots of time. I see. Yeah, that's so good. Gotta prioritize that, man. You gotta prioritize that. Like, I actually believe that in life, and this like anybody, I feel like this applies to everybody, Like, first and foremost, you always got to prioritize yourself, because you're always going to be the most important person in your life. But you're never going to be the only person in your life, right? So yeah, you should prioritize yourself, but next to that, you got to prioritize your family. You know, your close family, people close to you, your family, or close friends. You know, after that, you got a responsibility for, you know, your community, or any communities you're a part of. After that, you got a responsibility to, like, you know, like society and at large and whatever, and that whole thing. But the point I'm making is that, yeah, like, I mean, it's cool that, you know, you come to these streams on a regular basis, but I get it, you know what I mean? Your family is important, and you need to be able to be like, hey, I've not seen this guy for a little while. It's important that I spend some time with him. That's far more important than, you know, watching me make dumb jokes about the X-Files or something. You know what I mean? So, like, it's cool. I get it, man. I get it. You should do that. You should absolutely do that, because that's time that you never get back. You know what I mean? That's time that you never get back. I mean, of course, everything's time you never get back. I mean, we won't get down to it, but you know what I mean. In fact, speaking of family time, I should probably say this now before I forget. Christmas Day, Boxing Day, along with right, here we go. Yeah, so Christmas Day, Boxing Day, along with New Year's Day, no stream. No stream on Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and January 1st. So that's the 25th December, in case anybody's wondering when Christmas is. The 26th December, and the 1st of January. Yeah, no streams on those days. So I should still be streaming on the 28th of that week, and the 2nd of January, and then the 4th. Actually, I might not be doing the 4th. We'll see, because I'll be. Actually, no, I should be doing the 4th. But yeah, shortly after that, we'd be going down to one stream a week. I think maybe by sort of the 3rd or 4th week in January, we could be going down to one stream a week. But for now, yeah, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and New Year's Day, no stream, because that's my family time. No point doing more than a few minutes. He's tired anyway. He just wants food and sleep. Well, I understand. I could understand that. I could understand that. Really. You get home from work, or you get home from just a long day, and yeah, you just want food and sleep. I get that. I'm talking to Psycho family to join stream. Sam, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to spend time with your family. You're just gonna have to talk to them. You're just gonna have to talk to your kids. You're just gonna have to. You might even have to, like, fetch Elliot's slippers as well. I don't know. You might it may come to that. His slippers and pipe. Honestly, though, I feel like that's a good Christmas present for somebody. Like, I feel like if you're a man in your, let's say, late 30s and older, I feel like if you get a man in their late 30s and older, oh, his head is off, damn man. Slippers and a smoking pipe. Oh, and a what do you call it? Like a smoking jacket as well. And and a rocking chair. Slippers, smoking pipe, a smoking jacket, and a rocking chair. If you get that for a man in their late 30s or older as a Christmas present or a birthday present or any kind of present, I could all but guarantee you they would really appreciate it. Like, they will love you forever. Like, that is a good present. You know what I mean? That is a really good present. And it don't even have to be like expensive stuff. You know? I'm just saying. As long as like it's a decent pair of slippers, you know, it don't gotta be like no fancy designer slippers and that, but just a decent pair of slippers, a smoking jacket, a pipe, and a rocking chair. That is a good present right there. No joke. You ruined Christmas. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just start with saying hello, how's your day, and just go from there. And the random roast session at the cookout. Burn shade talking-ish. Alone. I don't think he'll appreciate that. He's very... he's too young. Damn it. Damn it, he's too young. Alright. Keep that in mind for when he's like 37, 38. So what's that? Yeah, about 4 or 5 years? Yeah, 4 or 5 years from now, that's a good present to get him. That's a good present for him once he gets about 37, 38 and onwards. But for now, though, what's a good present to get a 33-year-old man? Oh, I know you can get him. You can get him a comb and some beard oil. Or like a, what do you call it? Like a beard care kit. So you've got like oil, a comb, all kinds of beard grooming stuff. Something to like trim off like the edges to make it all neater and that. To say I have to use my voice and everything. No typing on stream. told you what I'm trying to get him. Oh yeah. No, you did about the yeah. How's that going, by the way? Have you secured the item? I don't know if I should say it out loud, just in case. But just in case there's people listening in. Have you managed to secure the package? This is a weird kid, though. By the way, just so you know, no pressure or nothing, but because I know what you said you're trying to get him for Christmas, and I hope that you do, but I feel like the beard grooming kit would be a better present for him. So what you could do, just a suggestion, right, is get him the beard grooming kit, and then when the the other item you're originally going to get him, when that arrives, you can send that to me. Just saying. I feel like that's good. I mean, I don't really want it, but I feel like because you can't have it sitting in the house, so I mean, I'll take it off you just as a favor to you. You know what I mean? So once the the PS arrives, rather than having it in the house and just like collecting dust or whatever, I'll take it off your hands. You know what I mean? You can send it to me, and I'll take care of it, and he can enjoy the beard grooming kit. I think that'd be a. I think that works out good for everybody. You know what I mean? Except for me, of course. I'll be the only one like put out for it, because I'm gonna have to pull up with the PlayStation. You know what I mean? But I'll do it. I'm just saying, like, just for you, I'll do that. I'll take it off your hands. I'll just... on the 20th. It's a risk, but if it comes to it, I'll do a pre-order. At least you'll still get it. Yeah, pre-order would be a good idea to kind of secure it. To be fair, you have to put on with your wife. Exactly. So just exactly. So I feel like that evens it out. That helps it. But yeah, pre-ordering is a good idea, but like you say, it can be a bit of a risk. So if you're sure you could have, the money to pay for it, then then do the pre-order. If it's maybe too much of a risk, then yeah, it actually may be best to, because I mean I know it's a cool present, of course, but at the same time it's like you don't necessarily want to put yourself into massive amounts of debt over it either. So yeah, if you're sure you can have the money to pay for it, then do the pre-order. But if not, then yeah, maybe it's best to leave it a while. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's time to sell those feet pictures. Maybe it's time to maybe it's time to sell them feet pictures. I'm just saying, like, you might have to, you know, needs must. You know what I mean? Needs must. Beggars can't be choosers. Just. Oof, socks in the mud. You know what, actually? I just remembered something. I don't know how much this is going to help because, one, I can't remember what it's called, and two, even if I can, it may not even be around no more. Yeah, so there's a site called fatfingers.com. And what they do is it searches things like eBay, well, just eBay really, for typing errors. Because oftentimes people would put stuff on eBay and spell them wrong, right? And because it's spelled wrong, you might not find it in the search results because, you know, you're looking for something and it searches for something else. So what Fat Fingers does is that it searches for like common spelling mistakes over things. And what that could mean is that you might be able to get stuff a little bit cheaper because they're harder to find where they've got spelling mistakes on them. So yeah, fatfingers.com could be something worth checking out, trying out. That being said, yeah, I mean, you're probably not going to get it much cheaper when it comes to things like PlayStation 5s, to be honest with you. And you won't get any kind of credit with eBay or buy now, pay later. They usually don't get that sort of stuff. So, I mean, it's worth checking just in case, but yeah, it might not help as much as you might need it to, is what it comes down to. Lend me the money, so yeah, I get it, man. Pay for real, so yeah. Stuff, I'll do the pre-order. Keep the money aside. Okay, cool. L coming to the rescue. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't lie though. I do want a PS5, but bruh. I'm hoping they'll do some like crazy deal or something because. Oh man, I mean you already know it's expensive to buy that thing, man. And my gaming time is so limited these days where it's like, man, can I really spend £400 and something on a machine and then barely play it. She's rude. Oh, you're not going to be calling the police. Can't do without her. Having 3 kids at Christmas means I don't have 500 quid lying around. Oof. But I can imagine. I was talking to one guy the other day, a couple of days back, about one of my cab passengers, and he was talking about sort of similar situation. About Christmas times are stressful for him because he's got, like, I think he said he's got 3 kids, and then some of their birthdays are around Christmas time as well. So it's like he's trying to organize this, and he's got other family members that have a birthday around Christmas as well. So he's got Christmas and like 3 other birthdays or something, all sort of around the same time. And he's just saying that, like, it's just tough. By the way, so with Elle helping with the PS5, like, what would one have to do to get Elle to buy me a PS5? Like, how would that work? Like, if I'm just saying, like, if Elle has PS5 money, like, what do I have to do to get her to buy me a PS5? Birthdays, New Year's Eve, it's very different. 31st. Yeah, so you got the birthdays, you got the Christmas. And I'm sure it's tempting too, but you can't just buy one present and be like, here's your birthday and your Christmas present all in one. It also has a December birthday. Oof. So what now? He opens up to Mulder. Mulder's a psychologist all of a sudden. Like, really? It's my niece. There's January, Sophie. February 1st. Mine is the end of February. L is March. I won't have no money till April. Damn. So you got like Christmas and then what? Birthdays in December. Like 2 birthdays in December. Birthday in January. Birthday in February. And then a birthday in March. So it's like, yeah, Christmas and then what, 4 months of birthdays? Is that right? 3 months of birthdays. Bruh. Somebody's getting socks, right? Somebody's getting socks. And not even the good socks, it's like Primark socks. Somebody's getting Primark socks. Oh, ICU Day was actually Boxing Day. She came New Year's Eve. Okay, it's about a week later. Yeah, I can understand that. Probably hearing about what life is like and be like, man, do I really want to go? Do I really want to do that? You know, eventually you have to start getting jobs and paying taxes. It's like, do I really want to do that? Can I just stay here? Yeah, Holly had the right idea, man. If I'd have known then what I know now, I would have stayed there too. Like, even socks don't go into the nut house till April. Oh snap! What's going on? Uh-oh. Tech issues, if you could hear me. I'm not sure what's happening, but some kind of tech issue. My screen's gone blank. I think the audio's still going, but so I don't know what's happening. I think I'm still live. In fact, yeah, I'm still live, but for some reason, all my screens are blank. So we'll continue, I guess. Looks like the camera's still transmitting. The audio is still transmitting. But for some reason my screens are blank and I actually can't see anything right now. Like literally nothing. I mean, I can see something, but you know, just not on the screen. You can hear me, awesome. So yeah, a bit weird. Oh, here we go. My video's back now. Awesome. We're back. He's beheaded, right? Raw. Okay. Wow. Okay. My. Well, I guess I'm having a few problems right now, but I guess they're not. Well, I don't think they're major problems, but. Enough to be a nuisance. Anyway, so try and continue as best we can. Try and continue as best we can. Alright, there we go. We back. Bare issues, man, but thankfully nothing too major. Anyway. I can do this now. That kid looks like Giovanni Ribisi. It's not, but it looks like him. I'm sure it's still coming to the stream, probably now. I've seen him since that night. It was okay though. Yeah, no, I've noticed that as well. I mean, I guess it seems that way. And yeah, hopefully whatever he's doing, he's all right. But honestly, if he has stopped coming, it's probably for the best. So. Can't lie, it's probably for the best. I don't think this was the right place for him. Like, I mean, I'm still convinced he's a kid with autism. That being said, you know, that's probably even more reason why this ain't the place for him, because like he's not getting the nuance. He's getting agitated. He's getting angry over things. He's getting mad over stuff that he doesn't understand. And it's like, dude, look, this is not the place for you. Like, and for him to get his sister to come online and start talking about, what was it, your weekly, I don't know, sin, whatever word she used, I can't remember. Like, yeah, this is not the place for you, dude. It's not. So I don't know, but whatever he's doing, Yeah. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's doing alright. Hopefully he's around better support, or the support that he needs. But yeah, that was not here. But yeah, that was the last episode for today for the X-Files. That was kind of an interesting episode, a bit boring in the beginning though, a bit kind of slow paced, but kind of picked up towards the end in terms of its intrigue. But yeah, kind of a slow moving episode. That's all good. You need those every now and then. Next week it's episodes 10, 11, and 12. Wait. Is that right? Yeah, 19th next week, 19th. So yeah, 10, 11, 12, but then it's the 25th, 26th, no stream, and then the 1st, no stream. So yeah. Let me come over to this screen. It's not working, alright. Alright, well, looks like a bunch of stuff ain't even working no more. Bunch of stuff ain't even working no more. Career is probably for the best, but still hope he's okay. Yeah, no, indeed. I mean, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. You know, I don't wish no ill will on nobody. But yeah. At the same time, you gotta keep it real, man. Gats to keep it real. Like, whether he was a trolling or whether he was genuine or whether it's a mixture of the two, I don't know. I don't know, but I think one way or the other, yeah. But yeah, good luck to the kid or the man. Or whatever, the teenager. Sounds right to me. Someone was a troll. Oh, right, no, well, potentially, but nah, it's all good. Just a certain somebody that hasn't been in the chat for a while, and well, like I said, it's probably for the best. Probably for the best. Oh, anyways. But yeah, man. Oh. I had me a gingerbread latte today. Went to my favorite coffee shop and I got a gingerbread latte. It was like, you know, they do different, you know, places do like special drinks around Christmas time and certain times of the year, but theirs was a gingerbread latte and I tried it. It was a really nice drink. Really nice drink. I enjoyed it quite a lot. Thing is, selfishly, I am my part of this stream is escape from life. I deal with autism day in, day out. I want to watch what I say on here too. Yeah, no, for real, for real. And you shouldn't have to, you know, like, quite frankly, you shouldn't have to. Nobody should have to. I mean, of course, well, I mean, limits, right? You know, I ain't saying just, you know, but I ain't saying you go just like say whatever kind of like rude, you know, but you shouldn't have to be like, I mean, it's an informal place where we just kind of chill and chat about whatever. And it's like, and you got somebody who doesn't get it, and it's like, okay, look, I understand that there's a thing here, and I don't want to. I mean, look, I'm not trying to be rude. I don't want to suggest that certain people aren't welcome, and it's never like that. Like, as far as I'm concerned, everybody's welcome here. Everybody is welcome here. But at the same time, it's like when it's clear that your understanding of the world is vastly different to everyone else's, and it's causing you to get angry and to get upset constantly, and to start getting mad constantly, and to start, like, you know, like really digging into things constantly. There's a point you have to say, look, dude, this is not the place for you. Like, it's just not. You know what I mean? Like, you're coming here like every week or nearly every week, and you're just getting angry all the time. It's like, just nah. Tesco's to a nice Christmas gingerbread lantern. Oh, you know what? Real talk, yeah. The Tesco's cafe, like, I know like some of the Tesco's have like a Costa or one of the you know, sort of big brand, you know, coffee shops in there. But the actual Tesco's cafe, like the Tesco's own brand's cafe, where some of them have, like, you wouldn't think they do, you know, like nice drinks or stuff like that. And to my mind, I don't, to my knowledge at least, anyway, to my, well, it's not like I've researched this, but for what I can tell, they don't employ like professionally trained baristas who know that, like, the ins and outs of coffee mixing and everything else. Like, that's not who they employ. They employ people who know about, I guess, or I assume they know about just food and just drinks in general, and clearly they know how to operate a coffee machine, right? You know, but they're not necessarily fully trained like professional baristas, like what you might get in, say, you know, a coffee shop or like an artisan coffee shop. But even still, like, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Like, they do some really good, nice coffee drinks in those Tesco cafes. They really do. Like I don't know whether it's just like they just know when to stop pressing the milk, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know, but they do some really nice coffee drinks in those Tesco cafes. You know, so yeah, you got to big up the Tesco cafe, man, for real. Got to big it up, because like, them gal know what they're doing. Them gal know what they're doing for real. I think the last time I went to a Tesco's cafe, I don't remember what I got actually, but I think I got, I sure got something with some cream on it though. It was something that had some cream on the top. I can't remember. It was like, but yeah, it was a good drink though. It was a good drink. A few Christmas coffees cost us always Tesco's was the best, and it was £4. You know what though, like, the thing about, I mean, I feel like when it comes to like Costa or even Starbucks to some degree, but definitely Costa, like, their special drinks, like when they do, like, you know, their gingerbread because they do gingerbread lattes as well sometimes, and they'll do like a, you know, a Terry's chocolate mocha latte. You know, they do special drinks from time to time. When they do those drinks, I find are okay. Those are pretty good, right? Those are fine. But their regular coffee drinks, like their lattes, like just their regular, you know, milk and coffee lattes, Nah. And I think I know why. I feel like they put way too much milk in their lattes. Like if you get a small latte, it's probably going to be okay, right? But I think if you get like a medium or large latte, which is I typically go for medium, I think they just put too much milk in it. And I think the reason for that is because they're not really getting they're not doing the ratios right. Because a latte, I believe the ratio, and I don't know, maybe a coffee expert could actually correct me on this, I don't know, but I believe the ratio for a latte should be something like 3-to-1. Like you got a shot of espresso, like which is about that much, and then the milk ratio is sort of 3 times that, right? And that's your latte. But if you that maybe adds up to like sort of a small size, well, not tiny, but you know, a regular size sort of smallish drink there. But if you're doing like a medium or a large and you've got like a larger cup, and then you're still putting that 1 shot of espresso in, but then it's more than a 3-to-1 ratio. Now you've got maybe like a 4-to-1 or a 5-to-1 ratio, but you still only got 1 shot of espresso. You've added too much milk. And I think that's what Starbucks, players like Starbucks and Costa do. Because if you notice, they have different sizes for their drinks. And it doesn't really make sense if you're not adding more coffee. Like if you're not adding an extra shot of espresso, then how is that a large drink? It's just more milk and less coffee, and you've messed up the ratio. So yeah, like I stopped ordering lattes from places like Starbucks and Costa. If I ever go Starbucks and Costa, it'd either be an Americano, an espresso, like a straight up espresso on its own, or if I wanted a milk coffee, it'd be something like a flat white or maybe a cortado, because those are very specific sizes. They don't do like small, medium, large of those. It's just very specific sizes. So maybe like a flat white or a cortado. But yeah, I feel like if you go with a latte or a cappuccino, cappuccino's a specific size as well. But if I feel like if you go with a latte or anything like that, you know, especially if you're going more than like a small, like if you get like a medium or a large one, whatever the, I mean, I can't remember what their sizes are, so I might be forgetting it. But whatever their largest sizes are, if you go with something like that, it's just forget it. All they're doing is adding more milk. I don't think they're adding another espresso shot. At least it doesn't feel like they are. If they are, then it's not coming through. But because it just feels like there's way too much milk and not enough coffee. Like you're just drinking milk at this point. It's like, dude, what is this? But yeah, no, Tesco's cafes. I like their Tesco's cafes. They do some good drinks there. If you get time, I really recommend you try the Tesco caramel and gingerbread latte. Just thinking, yeah, no, because normally when I go to a Tesco's cafe, it's usually when I'm out and about, like cab driving. But yeah, and I was just thinking, I do know one. There is one. Yeah, there is one that's not too far from me, actually. So yeah, I might have to pop by and try that caramel and gingerbread latte. I'm guessing that's probably one of their Christmas ones as well. So yeah, I might have to do it soon. Can he take forever? It won't be on the menu forever, I don't think. Alright, here's a question. What place have you had a coffee that after you had it you were like, nope, never coming here again? Nope, never coming here again. I could think of what a place, because it was actually quite recent. To be fair though, it's not that I would never go there again, but certainly I wouldn't have a coffee there again. I don't think I'd order coffee from them again. If I ever went there, maybe something else, maybe like a cake. I'm sure they do fine cakes, but as far as coffee goes, nope, nope, nope. I don't think I'll be doing that again. Certainly not for a long time, if ever. But yeah, it's just it was a small shop that I went to and asked for an Americano, and there was just way too watery. Like, it was way too much water. Like, you didn't need to put that much water in that drink. And I mean, the Americano is basically a watered down espresso. I get that, and that's fine. But if you're adding too much water, and it's like that's all you taste, and it's like, nah. How do you mess up an espresso? I mean, how do you mess up an Americano? You know what I mean? How do you mess up an Americano? Like, it's literally espresso shot, add some water. That's it. That's what you gotta do. We just added way too much water, and it's just like, nah. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's honestly surprised at how good it was. Yeah, no, for real though. Tesco's cafes, like, they're pretty damn good. Like, I'm pretty sure the people who work there used to be dinner ladies. You know what I mean? Like, they don't. You think? I don't know. Maybe it's different in a whole. I don't know, but I feel like anytime I've been to a Tesco's cafe, like, the people who work there, they have that dinner lady vibe. You know, they all have that dinner lady vibe. Like, they used to be dinner ladies, or maybe they're going to be dinner ladies. They're probably too young to be dinner ladies right now. I think you have to be like 50 to be a dinner lady, to be honest with you. But they all have that dinner lady vibe. Like, either they used to be or they're going to be. Like, that's the type of vibe I get from them. Being like that with Cafe Nero. Honestly, it's hit or miss, and same with McDonald's recently. I've always said their coffees was decent for the price. Last 2 times it was awful. And they get expensive as well with McDonald's. Like, I mean, they're still, I guess, to be fair, amongst the cheaper places to get a coffee. But yeah, they're creeping up a bit too much for me, I think. They're creeping up a bit too much. I mean, I do still go there. I ain't gonna lie. Let me not tell too many lies. I do still go there. Because at the end of the day, it's convenient. It's just, and that's the thing with McDonald's. It's convenient, right? It's convenient. But yeah, they're getting a bit too cheeky with some of their prices, man. It's like, bro. Actually, no, I think I'm due a free copy from McDonald's. Let me see. I'm due a free copy from Greg's, actually. So next time I go to Greg's, it's a free copy. No, not from McDonald's though. I don't have enough points for a free copy at McDonald's just yet. But yeah, I'm due a free copy from Greg, so next time, man, next time. And I think they got some special ones on their menu as well, so special coffees on their menu right now as well for Christmas, so might have to try one of those too. Might have to try one of those too. Yeah, Cafe Nero, I think I've been pretty okay with Cafe Nero. But I think one of the reasons for that is I get discounted coffee from Cafe Nero through my mobile phone provider. They do like an offer where you can get coffee for any coffee, any size for £1 at Cafe Nero. You know, just one coffee a week though. So like just one coffee per week. Any coffee, any size. And because I'm only paying £1 for it, I'm often going for like one of their more special ones, like, you know, like when they add in the cream and they add in the you know, whatever, and add in the this and add in the that and the mangoes, and, you know, I mean, they add in a whole bunch of stuff, and it's going to taste fine by the end, by the time you get to the end of it. So I've been okay with Caponero, but yeah. Like I say, a lot of these big chain places, it can be hit or miss. Coffee's too watery or too bitter. Would you say you prefer like a dark roast coffee or a more light or medium roast coffee? To be honest, I'm not sure I have a preference between the roasts. Though I would say that one of my favorite coffees is a dark roast, and it's called the it's called a hot Java lava from Taylor and Harrogate. Harrogate. Oh, what are they called? I forget what they're called. Taylors of Harrogate. Let me get the name out. So yeah, Taylors of Harrogate. They do a coffee called Hot Java Lava, and yeah, and I really like that. I really like that coffee. But yeah, I don't know if I have a specific preference, because I'll drink a light roast coffee just fine and be okay with it, or a darker roast coffee. But yeah, I do like the hot lava Java. That's a nice, that's a good one for me. I like that one a lot. I like my coffee strong, so if saying it's better, you've messed up dark because it's light on the medium. Things in the way. Can you read it? Can you read it? What's it say? Because it's light or medium. It doesn't feel strong enough. Because if it's light to me, okay, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I think dark coffee has that kind of I don't know if kick is the right word, but it definitely has that kind of does have a little something to it, for real. Does have a little something to it. But yeah, I can do a light roast. I think most people who go to places like, say, Costa or Starbucks, and this, by the way, this is something that a coffee lady told me, so I'm gonna assume it's true. But most people who go to like places like Starbucks apparently tend to prefer like more lighter roast coffees, and not only that, one of the reasons why they probably whether it does taste milky is because like it hides the coffee, because it purposely hides the coffee taste more. This is what this lady told me. It gives it a more, I guess, commercially acceptable taste, right? Where if you like coffee, you can still drink it. If you don't like coffee as much, you can still drink it because it doesn't have that full coffee taste flavor, right? But yeah, people who really want to taste the actual coffee, you know, like myself and you, like you go to these places and it's like it's all you tasting is, well, not all, but most of what you taste is just the milk, you know. But a lot of people like that because it's, you know, a more palatable, I guess. But yeah, I liked it to be able to taste the actual coffee. Like the milk, the added milk is nice, you know, and it gives it a nice kind of mix and flavor when it's done right. But I still want to be able to taste the coffee, you know. Like above all else, you want to be able to taste the coffee. Otherwise, it's like, what was the point of this? The coffee, the more you drink, it's no more of a cake, 2 cup stops. Yeah. 2 cups. Yeah. I think I probably do. Yeah, I'll say probably most days it's 2 cups for me. 2 cups of coffee for me for most days. Sometimes 3. Sometimes 3. But I think most days it's 2. Like 1 in the morning and then maybe 1 in the afternoon. And then that's me done for the day. On certain occasions, I might have 3. On very rare occasions, I might even go to 4. But yeah, most days are going to be 2. Most days is going to be 2, I think. Morning, afternoon, and I'm good. But yeah, try not to. I say I generally don't drink coffee after like about sort of 3-4 o'clock. Once it gets about 4 o'clock-ish, well, yeah, about 4 o'clock is like, nah, it's too late for me. Because I know at that point, if I'm drinking coffee after 4, I'm up. If I'm drinking coffee after 4, I'm up. So it's like, you know what, let me just let me chill. Man. Well. Yeah, I guess it's about that time. About that time to start winding down. Next live stream should be on Thursday, playing Breath of the Wild from 8 p.m. GMT. If you can join me, that'd be swell. That'd be awesome. More depends how tired I am. Oof. Well, to be fair, I guess you got a lot to deal with, so it might help. Coffee doesn't keep me awake. Okay, so you can drink coffee late in the day. Yeah. Nah, that's not me, man. That's not me. Well, actually, to be fair, that it would definitely depend on how tired. Like if I've had like no sleep or something like that, and I drank coffee, that coffee's not going to keep me awake. At that point, your body's taken over. The coffee will not keep you awake if you've had like too little sleep, and it's not going to happen. But yeah, if I've had, say, a reasonable or a decent amount of sleep, yeah, after about 4 o'clock, it's like, nah, let me chill. Let me chill. Sam drinks 2 cups of coffees and like, okay, time for bed. Best coffee latte express. Best to me, it's from gas stations. Well, first of all, if they're calling it an espresso, they're not serving good coffee. Tell you that for nothing. Any place that calls it an espresso is not serving you good coffee. Like, if they can't even get the name right, like, it is not good coffee. An espresso. What's an espresso? Well, they just shit it out and just serve it to you in a cup. Come on now. Come on now. Nah. I ain't believing that. If you're serious about that, Brax, if you're being serious about that, Brax, I'm gonna guess you've never been to like an actual coffee shop, because there's no way you're getting better coffee from a gas station. I don't believe that. Not out of some crappy coffee machine that costs 20 quid. You know what I mean? You put like $2 in or whatever, and it pisses out some shitty coffee. Like, come on now. Come on now, Brax. Come on now, Brax. I ain't buying that. I ain't buying that. If that's the best coffee you've had, come on now. You need to find like a proper coffee shop in your area. Even if it's not one of like the fancy artesian coffee shops, but you need to find like a proper coffee shop that will actually make you an actual coffee. But yeah. If they call it an espresso already, that's a red flag right there, I tell you that. That's a red flag. Red flag, like turn the other way. Nah, that's a red flag. Especially Circle K and Raceway. Alright. Alright. But yeah, anyway. It's late. It's late. Well, it's late for me. It's like 11:22 right now. So guys, you've been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. Thanks for keeping me company. Thanks for keeping it lively. Don't drink from places that call it an espresso. if nothing else, that's what I need you to take from this stream today. Don't buy coffee from places that call it an espresso. Like, no, that's just turn around. Just go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. But yeah, until then, until whenever, if ever, peace. Oh damn it, this thing don't work right now. Bloody issues. Alright, there we go. Laters.